Hi everyone, welcome to C programming tutorial series. In my last video, I discussed a very simple C program to find the area of a circle so that we can revise some of the important concepts which we have discussed in our previous videos. If you guys have not seen that video, then I just recommend you guys to watch the video as well. You can find that video in the same playlist. And in today's video I'm going to discuss another simple C program to find the total and percentage of 6 marks. Okay, and with this program also we will try to understand what should be the approach of writing any C program. So before coming to today's topic, I just want to tell you guys that if you guys like this video, click on like button, share it with your friends, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and if you guys have any queries then let me know in the comment section. Now let us start the discussion on the today's topic. The topic here is that you need to write a C program to find the total and percentage of 6 marks. Whenever someone asks you to write a C program, then you first need to decide, is there any need of mathematical expression or formula required for you to write that C program? Okay, if it is, then you first need to write it down, that formula. So with that formula you can easily figure it out how many variables your program might require. That is the important point. Okay, so before writing down your program, you first need to decide how many variables you require to write the C program. Okay, so here as you can see, I have written down two formulas. First formula is to make the total of 6 marks, and then second formula is to calculate the percentage of 6 marks. As in this question, it has been asked to find the total of 6 marks, and we need to take the 6 marks from the user and we need to store those 6 marks in separate variables. So to store the marks of 6 subjects, I have to create 6 variables like M1, M2, M3, M4, M5 and M6. Once we add these 6 marks, we will get the total. So to store the value of total, also we need to create another variable, and that is the total is the 7th variable. So this M1 to M6 are 6 variables of type integer, and this total is a 7th variable of type float. Once we find out the total, then we need to go to calculate the percentage. Okay, so now right now we have the total in our hand. We just need to use this formula to calculate the percentage. So once we get the percentage by applying this formula, we need to store that value inside another variable. For storing that value of percentage, I have created another variable PER, and this PER variable also will be of type float. So we have decided that for calculating the total and percentage of 6 marks, we will require 6 variables of type integer and another variable total of type float, and the last variable percentage or PER of type float. Okay, so every C program should start with header files hash include stdio.h and hash include conio.h. okay, so you need to include these two header files always at the beginning of your every C program. The compiler will expand the code written inside these libraries in your file so that you can take the advantage of code written inside these files in your C program. Then I will create a main function. Okay, and as I have said, now first I need to create 6 variables M1. Next I need to create another variable of type float to store the total. Okay, then clear screen function. Now when we execute this program, we will get the output, and in that output the program should ask the user to enter the 6 marks. So we need to display that message to the user when that program gets executed. So to display a message to the user, as I have said in my previous video, that you need to use printf function enter 6 marks. Then this message started displaying to the user, and just looking this message, user now start entering the 6 marks. Okay, so now you should write the statement which will accept those 6 marks which user has entered. Okay, now to accept the values of 6 marks, you need to use scanf function. Scanf percent %d. Here you can see 6 times I have written %d, which is the format specifier. Why I have written %d as a format specifier? Because this m1, m2, m3 up to m6, these variables will store whole numbers, integer values. Okay, so whenever you will be dealing with integer values or whole numbers, then you need to use %d as the format specifier. Okay, and then ampersand m1 next. Okay, so here now you have everything in your hand. Now you have taken the marks of 6 subjects and stored those 6 subject marks inside m1, m2, m3, m4, m5 and m6 variables. Okay, now you need to add these variables to make the total. So I will use total variable. Total equals to m1 plus m6. So here I have used two operators, equal operator or assignment operator and plus operator. Okay, so plus operator is to make the total of these 6 marks, and this assignment operator is to assign or pass the total of 6 marks to this total variable. Okay, so now the total variable will have the total value stored inside it. Okay, so now with that total we need to calculate the percentage by using this formula PER equals to. Okay, so we have also calculated the percentage. Now the only thing which is left for us to do is to print the value of total and percentage. Okay, again, whenever there is a need in the program to print something, either a message or an output, you must use printf function. Printf. So now I'm going to print the value of total. Since total variable is of type float, so to print the value of total we need to use %f as a format specifier. Okay, total is %f double quote comma total. Okay, so the total value will print here, and then next you need to print percentage. Printf. Now I have printed the percentage as well. Now next last one is get ch. Okay, so this is how you should write a C program to find the total and percentage of 6 marks. Whenever someone asks you to write a C program, then first you need to analyze that program. You need to think and you need to decide, is there any need of a mathematical expression or a formula required in that program? Then based on those formulas you need to decide, or you need to figure it out, how many variables you might require in that program. Okay, and once you know how many variables are required, then half of the work is done. You can easily go for writing down your C program. And exactly the same way I have written this simple program of calculating the total and percentage of 6 marks. Okay, so now when this program gets executed, it will first show you a message as enter 6 marks. Then user will enter the 6 marks of 6 subjects. Then those values will get stored inside this m1, m2 up to m6 variables, and then I'm adding the marks stored inside these 6 variables and assign the total to this total variable, and then I'm using the total to calculate the percentage. And at this time I have total and percentage in my hand, so the next thing is just to print the values of total and percentage, and you will get the output. Okay, I hope you guys have understood what should be the approach in writing down every C program. Okay, so that's all for this video, guys. If you guys like this video, click on like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and if you guys have any queries, then let me know in the comment section. I will see you guys in my next video, and thanks for watching.